Hi, this is Mr. West, and today we're doing a Khan Academy tutorial on dividing negative numbers. I promise if you know how to multiply, you know how to do this entire thing, even without any background on positives or negatives. So let's start here with just the division part. Division often gives people some problems because they have to think backwards. Essentially what this is saying is it's this problem. Negative 42 equals 6 times what number? So if you know your multiplication tables, this isn't so bad. You know that 6 times 7 equals positive 42. Now, the second step is these negatives. Okay, so if you're confused with the negatives, it's not so bad. So we know a positive 6 times a positive 7 equals 42. So what would a negative 6 times a 7 equal? Okay, well, it's going to be equal to negative 42. It can't be the same thing. Now let's rewind and kind of work this as a division problem. There's another Khan Academy tutorial video that I have covering multiplication. So we're going to rework this for division. First off, we know the answer to 42 divided by 6 is 7. But we need to consider this negative situation. So if we have a negative divided by a positive. Okay, let me start with this positive. 42 divided by 6, we know is 7. But what if we have a negative 42 divided by 6? It can't be the same thing. Okay, it's got this opposite sign in front, so it's got to have an opposite answer. The opposite of positive 7 is negative 7. Okay, so that's one consideration. Now, what happens if we have a positive 42 divided by a negative 6? Well, it's the same situation. We have the opposite of this positive 6, okay? The opposite of positive 6 is negative, so our answer is also going to be the opposite. So it's also going to be negative 7. These two are going to be the same, okay? These two answers. So the final iteration of this, and this isn't this problem, but we're probably going to see it, is what if we have a negative divided by a negative? What do we do then? Well, it can't be the same answer as these ones because now we have an additional negative sign. So really what we're saying is we want the opposite answer of that negative 7. Well, the opposite of a negative 7 is a positive 7, and there's your answer. So a negative divided by a negative is going to give us a positive, just like a positive divided by a positive is a positive. The only times it's negative is when you have opposite signs. So a positive divided by a negative or a negative divided by a positive. Both of those will equal into a negative answer. So in this case, we have opposite signs. It's going to give us negative 7 for our answer. Check it. There we go. Okay, so we have another exact same case here. We have 6 divided by negative 1. In other words, if you're struggling with the division, is 6 equals something times 1. Well, negative 1 in this case. So what is that something? Well, it's going to be a negative 6. Okay, so negative 6 is the answer. 6 divided by negative 1 equals negative 6 because we only have one positive and one negative. Here we go. So in this case, I already know the sign. So sometimes it's good to take care of the sign. Okay, what is the sign going to be? Well, that's when we apply our positive or negative rules. Okay, in this case, we have a negative divided by negative. It's like a negative being taken away. Take away the negative. It's going to be a positive answer. So now we just need to consider what's 72 divided by 8. 72 divided by 8 is 9. So we applied our rule. We know it's going to be positive, and we know 72 divided by 8 is 9. 9 times 8 is 72. So that is going to be our answer, 9. Last one, I think. Yes, it is. So again, same deal. We're going to do 49 divided by 7, okay? Or in this case, we find out what the sign is. We know it's going to be negative because there's only one negative sign in the problem. And we know that 7 times 7 equals 49. There's our answer. So hopefully you guys get this same, I don't know what that was, but hopefully you get this same confetti screen that I'm getting right now. If you have any questions on this, please leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you next time right here on West Explains Best.